This is R.D. Sharma solution, class 11, chapter 24, the circle. Exercise is 24.3. So this is the first question. Find the equation of the circle, the end points of whose diameter are 2, minus 3 and minus 2 and 4. Find its center and radius. So we have already discussed that when the end point of the diameter is given, we can find the circle equation. So if we have a circle and there is a diameter, any diameter it can be, and 2 points, the end points of the diameter is given. That is, this is x1, y1 and say this is x2, y2. So the equation will be x minus x1 into x minus x2 and then plus y minus y1, y minus y2 equals 0. And this is the equation of the circle. So all these questions which are coming are having this equation as the way to solve. So what is x1, y1? It is given 2 minus 3, and also x1, x1, y1, just put it here, 2 minus 3, and x2, y2 is also given, that is 2 minus 2 and 4. So x2, y2 you have to put here. So this equation, just multiply, there will be an equation of the circle. So now this equation, one more thing is asked in the question. Find its center in radius. Just compare it with the x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c. You will find g and f, that is minus g and minus f. So there are two ways. Either you make it as a perfect square, so that you can equate it with x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square equal to r square, or you can compare it with x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals 0. So this is the other one, x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square equals r square. If you are able to do the easily, if you can find out the perfect square. So I am comparing it with 2fy now. Y cancel. Just trying to find out minus g and minus f. So f will be minus half and we are interested in minus f. So f minus f is half and there is no x here. It is though 2gx you will compare it with 0. So x will be 0, or you can say g is 0. So g is 0 minus g is 0. So 0 and half is the center. Or the other method is to make the perfect square. So how to make a perfect square? Just take the coefficient of y or x, because it is not, there is no x here. So take the coefficient of y divided by 2, square it and add it and subtract it. Add it and subtract it. So when you add it, the equation will be y minus half whole square, and you subtracted minus 1 by 4, so that will remain. And there was one more way, finding the radius, under root g square plus f square minus c. G is 0 and f we just found out to be half, minus f minus f doesn't matter because it is going to be squared. So half square plus 16, that is 65 by 4. This is r, under root of this is r, and same thing you will do it here. If you are doing it by perfect square method, 1 by 4 and 16 will go on the right hand side. So that will be 65 by 4, and 65 by 4 is r square. So you have to take the square root. So under root 64, square root of 4 is 2. So both the ways you can solve it. Center is going to come as 0 and half, minus g and minus f, and radius is under root 65 by 2. Now the next question here is, find the equation of the circle, the endpoints of whose diameter are the centers of the circle, x square plus y square plus 6x minus 14y minus 1 equals 0, and x square plus y square minus 4x plus 10y minus 2 equals 0. So you have to find out the center here, and center is x1, y1. Then x1, y1, x2, y2, if you can find out, you can put it in this equation. So what you are going to do, I hope you will be able to find out center. Just compare this, I'll do one for you. 6x compare with 2gx. Xx gets cancelled, 2 3 is 6. So you have to find out minus g, not g. So minus g, that is minus 3 is the center, that is the first coordinate, that is ordinate, abscissa. Of our ordinate, compare it with 2fy. If you see here, and you have to find out minus f. Please remember minus g and minus f you have to find out. So that is minus 3 and 7. Similarly, for the second one also you have to do minus g minus f you have known, that is h and k you have known, and radius how to find out? Under root g square plus f square minus c. That is, take minus 3 whole square, that is 9. That is 9. Then 7 7s are 49, 7 square. Then minus c. Minus or minus 1 is, this is minus 1. So minus or minus 1 is plus 1. So what do you get? 49 plus 10 is 59. Under root 59. R square is 59. Now you have h and k also. So x minus or minus 3, x plus 3 whole square. Y minus 7 whole square, and under root, that is 59. Same thing you have to do with this one. So center will be here 2 and minus 5. And g square plus f square minus c, use it to find out the r square or r. So now this center is known, x1 y1 x2 y2. Now put it in the equation which we just discussed. X minus 1 x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2. This is the final equation. This is question number 3. The sides of a square are this x6, x9, y3 and y6. Find the equation of the circle drawn on the diagonal of the square as its diameter. So if we can make these lines, we will directly know that what are the endpoints of, or the vertices of the rectangle. So x equals 6, take it here. X equals 9, take it here. x6 and x9. So I'm just making a line parallel to y-axis. Then what do you get? This is 6 and 3. So these are two lines I made, and this is the final rectangle. Now if you see the points, we have to find out the endpoints. What are the endpoints? Just mark the points first. So the diagonals, the circle is on the diagonal. So this is 6. So 6 0 is the point. 9 0 is the coordinate. This will be 0 3 and 0 6. So this is 6 3. You have to take x first, then y. 6 6. This will be 9 3 and this will be 9 6. So now these are the endpoints. So you can take any 2 points, diagonal points. So you take x1 y1 this one, or x2 y2 this one, or you can just invert it. You can take x1 y1 as 9 3 and x2 y2 as 6 6. So the equation will come. Even if you take the second diagonal 6 3 and 9 6, same thing is going to come, because same circle we are talking about. Question number 4. Find the equation of the circle circumscribing the rectangle whose sides are x minus 3y equals 4, 3x plus y equals 22, x minus 3y equals 14 and 3x plus y equals 62. So now here 4 lines are given. Previous question we already had the point, but here we have to find out the point of the vertices, and for that you have to solve the linear equation pairwise, one by one. Take 2. So let us say that this is x minus 3 equals 4, this is 3x plus y equals 22, this one is x minus 3y equal 14, this is 3x plus y equals 62. So take 1 and 2, you will get this 7 and 1. Take 2 and 3, you will get this one, 8 and minus 2. 3 and 4, you solve it, you will get 20 and 2. 1 and 4, when you solve it, it will be 19 and 5. So I hope you will be able to solve these equations pairwise. Now if you take any of the diagonals, like this one or this one, you take this one or this one, the circle is circumscribing the rectangle. So same circle is going to come. So you can take any 2 points which are opposite or opposite side of the diagonal, opposite vertices you can say. So you have 7 1 and you have, this is 7 1. As I said, this is 7 1. Then we have 8 minus 2. 7 1. You have 22. This is 8 minus 2 and this is 19 5. So either you take 22 or 7 1, or you take 19.5 or 8 minus 2, it doesn't matter. Same circle is going to come. That is, these 2 points, you take x1, y1 and x2, y2. x1, y1, I have written x1, x2, it is not x1, x2, it is x1, y1 and x1, y1 and x2, y2. So you get x minus 7, x minus x1, x minus x1 is x minus 7, x minus x2 is x minus 20, and then y minus y1, which is y minus 1, minus this 1, y minus 1 and y minus 2. So just solve it, you will get this equation. Either you take the other one, same equation is going to come. This is question number 5. So find the equation of the circle passing through the origin and the points where the line 3x plus 4y equals 12 meets the axis of coordinates. Now let me tell you one thing, that these are question jumbled up, scrambled. So in your edition you may find this question at some other question number, right? So what you have to do here, there is a line. I don't know how it is going. I just made it, just to give you an idea. So 3x plus 4y equals 12. Put x equals 0. Y will be 12 by 4, 3. Y is 0. X will be what? 12 by 3, that is 4. So you have 4, 0 as the, basically it's just a intercept. So 4, 0 and you get 0, 3. So you have these endpoints. You can take this as x1, x2, x1, y1 and this as x2, y2. And you know how to find out the equation, x minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2. So this is the required equation. This is question number 6. Find the equation of the circle which passes through the origin and cuts off intercepts a and b respectively from x and y axis. So this question is exactly similar to what we have just seen. But the only thing is, we'll create two scenarios here. So A and B are the intercept, but it is not being given A and B on the positive side or the negative side. So this point, I'm taking it on the one side, that is positive x-axis and positive y-axis. This will be A0 and this will be 0 comma B. So these are the endpoints of the diameter. So you can take this as x1, y1 or this as x2, y2 and you can just exchange it also. Same equation is going to come. So what do you get? X minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2. Put it here. This will be the equation. Now let me tell you the other scenario. Now the circle is passing through origin and the intercept are A and B. It's not given in the question that it is where. So we took one option. But we have to take the other option also. This is 0 minus b and this is minus a0. So 0 minus b and minus a0. So here you will take x1, y1 as any one you can take. I am taking it as minus a0 and x2, y2 as 0 minus b. So just put it in this equation. Same equation is going to come with plus sign. So just combine these two equations and write it in the form x square plus y square plus minus ax plus minus by equals 0. The next question is question number 7. Find the equation of the circle whose diameter is the line segment joining minus 4, 3 and 12 minus 1. And we can directly find out the equation. There is one more thing which is being asked. Find the intercept, find also the intercept made by it on y-axis. So let me write the formula again. When we know the endpoints of the diameter of a circle, x1, y1 and x2, y2, we use this formula. We just have to replace x1, y1 and x2, y2 here. This is x1, y1 and this one is x2, y2. Just put in here, the equation will come. I hope this is quite clear by now. Now whenever we take say x-intercept, you just put y equals 0. When you want to have y-intercept, just put x equals 0. So exactly this thing we are doing. We are putting x equals 0 here. So when we are putting x equals 0, only y will remain and we are going to solve it. Y will be equal to, just use the Sridharacharya formula, that is minus b, minus of, that is a is 1, b is minus 2 and c is minus 51. So minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a. So minus is minus minus plus 2 plus minus under root b square is 4, minus of minus 4ac, 4 into 51. So what do you get here? 50 into 4, 204. 204 you get. 204, and this is not 208, this is 204. When you add it with 4, that will be 208. So you get 2 plus minus under root 208 here. 204 plus 4. So I hope you'll be able to do it. Let me just tell you that how this 208 you are going to do it. It's basically 13 into 4 into 4. And this 4 into 4, we know that the 4 into 4 can be taken as 2 and 2 out because it is under root. So I'm just trying to devise how we get this. So it's 52 into 4. 52 can again be written as 4 into 30. So whatever can come outside the root, we are going to put in here. So this is 208. Let me tell you again, 208 and 208. We can write it as 208. So you see 52 into 4 we can write. And 2 will come out. But still 52 can also be converted. It's 13 into 4. You can again divide it. So 26 into 2 it is 13 into 4 into 4. That's what I was saying initially. So you have 2 plus minus under root. So you have 4 and 4. So 4 will come out. This 2 and 2 will come out. Actually it's 16. So 16, 4 will come out. And then under root 13 you have 2 in the denominator. They cancel out these 2, 2. You get 1 plus minus 2 under root 13. So you have 1 plus minus 2 root 13. Now we will be tempted to just add them. How? See this scenario. If we have a circle and it is cutting y-axis or having y-intercept, this position, this length we have to find out. Length. So this length is say 1 plus 2 root 13. The below value is 1 minus 2 root 13. So when you just add it, you will get the final value. So what do you get? This 2 root 13 cancel out, you only get 2. So that means we are doing something wrong. Something is there we have to understand. Whenever we come here on the y-axis, always this is positive y-axis and the below is the negative y-axis. So if you add y with minus y, you will get 0. So that's not a good idea. You have to do y minus of minus y in order to get 2y. So here we will do 1 plus 2 root 13 minus of, that is minus of 1 plus 2 root 13. So you get 1 plus 2 root 13 minus 1 and plus 2 root 13. This 1 gets cancelled. This is 4 root 13. So this 4 root 13 is the actual value. Don't do that thing. Just add these two values. You will get 0 because y plus minus y is 0. So you have to subtract y minus of minus y is going to give you 4 root 13, which is the intercept made by it on the y-axis. Question number 8. The abscissae of the 2 points a and b are the roots of the equation x square plus 2ax minus b square. Now this equation you have to be very attentive about. And the coordinates or the roots of the equation x square plus 2px minus q square equals 0. Find the equation of the circle with AB as diameter. Also find the radius. So here we have a circle. This is a diameter. And in this diameter, the one endpoint, if I say x1, y1, the other I take as x2, y2. Now abscissa is x1, x2. Abscissa is the x coordinate. Abscissa or abscissae, it's written here because there are 2. So this abscissa or abscissae, its And what about y1 and y2? These are ordinates, and these two together are called as coordinates. Ordinates are y1, y2. So what are the roots of this equation? This will come, and when we solve this, two roots will come. So this will be y1, y2. So the solution of first equation will give you x1, x2. The solution of the second equation will give you y1, y2. We have just done a question like this. I hope you will be able to use this Sridharacharya formula and you will be able to find out the roots x1, x2 and y1, y2. Now, these are, see, minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a you have to use. You will get these proper two values. So you have minus a plus under root a square plus b square plus, when you take plus, it's x1. When you take minus, it's x2. For the second one, y1, y2. When you take plus, it's y1. When you take negative, it will be y2. So you have x1, y1 and x2, y2. Now you just use the formula x minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2 equals 0. So this is x1, y1 and this is x2, y2. So just solve it and just resolve it. I hope this will take a bit time. So the solution is in front of you and this final equation is going to come, right? And one more thing is given. Is radius. So just compare to ax with 2gx. So you get g as a and minus g as minus a because the center is minus g and minus f. Similarly, 2yp you can compare it with 2fy. So you get f as, this 2 gets cancelled, you get p. So minus f is minus p. Minus f is minus p. So minus g and minus f are the center. Radius will be g square plus f square minus c. What will be g square? That is, let me write it again. We can write it as a square also. I'll just write it. G square plus f square minus c. In place of g square, you are going to write a square. Minus a square is same. A square. Here also you'll get p square. What about the c part? If I can write it as minus p square plus q square, it's minus c. It's minus c only. C is minus p square plus q square. So just write it minus of minus, that is plus, it will be p square plus q square. This is the radius. I just skip this because it will take some time. So it is in front of you. Question number 9. ABCD is a square whose side is A. Taking AB and AD as axes, prove that the equation of the circle circumscribing the square is x square plus y square minus a x plus y. This question we have already done. If you have been following all the solutions which we are discussing, this we have already done. So let us make it in an axis. The best way is to do that. Take x-axis, y-axis. So the sides are A. It's a square. Looking like a rectangle, but it's a square. What are these sides? A. So this coordinate will be A0. What will be this coordinate? 0, 0. This will be 0, comma A. What about this? This is A, comma A. So the question is saying that in this ABCD, we are taking AB and AD. Any diagonal you can take and you will make a circle which will circumscribe it. So you can take it either in clockwise or anti-clockwise. So this line we are taking as a circle. Even if you take the other one, the same is going to come. So if you take this, I am taking this as x1, y1 and this as x2, y2. So x1, y1 is a comma 0 and x2, y2 is 0 comma a. Just put in here x minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2. x1, x2, x1, y1 we have already found out. And just put it in the equation, you will get this equation. Question number 10. The line 2x minus y plus 6 equals 0 meets the circle x square plus y square minus 2y minus 9 equals 0 at A and B. Find the equation of the circle on AB as diameter. So I'll tell you the two scenarios here. First, see that this is a line and the line equation is being given, which is 2x minus y plus 6 equals 0. This is our line. And this is meeting the circle at 2 points. These two are the points. So you have A and B as 2 points. So let me take this AB and now make a circle using AB as diameter. So you need the center first. You need the radius. And you need center and radius, then you can find out the equation of the circle. So how to get the center? That is in between A and B. See, x square plus y square minus 2y. This is the equation being given in the question. X square plus y square minus 2y minus 9 equals 0. We can see that the center is what? There is no x term. So x is 0. That is g minus g is 0. So we'll drop a perpendicular from this center. And the center is known to us. And this point, just assume it to be, say, any character you can take. I am taking it as small a and small b. So when we have this center, this is the center. So you have minus 2y equals 2fy. This 2y, you get still minus f will be 1. So x is 0 and y is 1. So this is 0 and this is 1. 0, 1 is the center, and you drop a perpendicular on AB. I'm giving you the second solution. First solution is in front of you. I'll explain that also. So what will be the equation? This AB lies on 2x minus y plus 6. The AB lies on 2x minus y plus 6. So I'm just putting x as A and y as B. So this is one of the equation. 2a minus b plus 6 equals 0. And these two lines are perpendicular also. That is, AB line is perpendicular to the radius or the line which is dropped from the center. It's not radius. So just m1, m2 into minus 1. I am taking the slope. What is the slope here? 2x minus y plus 6 equals 0. So this will be 2x. That is b. This m is 2 here. So this slope. So you'll get another equation, and we can solve for A and B. When we solve for A and B, you get the center, and when you get the center, you can find out A and B, because A and B is in the middle of this capital A and capital B. So just multiply this, you'll get another equation. So I'm just trying to emphasize that this is one of the method you can adopt. Now A and B is known by solving these two equations. And then capital A and capital B can also be found out, because this A and B is the center of A, and this A and B also lies on 2x minus y plus 6. Now the other method is quite simple. You have an equation which is 2x minus y plus 6. So I can write this equation as x equals y minus 6 by 2. I can write x as y minus 6 by 2. Now this line is intersecting in the circle. So you can find out the intersection points, you can directly find out. So wherever x will come in the equation of the circle, I am going to put the line of the equation. Simple. So wherever x is going to come, I'll put my y minus 6 by 2 whole square plus y. This, and when we have a quadratic equation, you'll get y as 0 and 4. I hope you'll be able to solve the quadratic equation. When you have y equals 0, 4, you just put in this equation. When y is 0, x is going to come as minus 3. When y is 4, you are going to get x as minus 1. So you have now 2 points, minus 3, 0 and minus 1, 4. So you have, it's not minus 3, 0, it's not 0 minus 3, it's minus 3, 0. And this is minus 1, 4. So just change it, okay? You have to exchange the terms. So now you have x1, y1 and x2, y2. That is minus 3, 0. And minus 1 and 4. So x1, y1 you can take as minus 3 and 1, minus 1. x2, y2 as 0 and 4. The equation will come. This is question number 11. The question is saying, find the equation of the circle which circumscribes the triangle formed by the lines x equals 0, y equals 0 and lx plus my equals 1. Again same thing, wherever there is this kind of situation, you already have two coordinates. x0, y0 is what? x0 is y-axis, y0 is x-axis. These are two axes. So you already have two axes, and there is one more line which is given, and that we are going to just take care. So the third line is Lx plus my equals 1. So when you put x equals 0, y will be 1 by m. When you put y as 0, this is 0 comma 1 by m. You put y equals 0, you get x as y equals 0, x as 1 by l and 0. So now you have these 2 points, and these 2 points are nothing but the end of the diameter. These end points, diameter points. So you have to draw a circle with this as a diameter. So the end point is 0, 1 by m and 1 by l and 0. So you have this as x1, y1, this has x2, y2, and you know the equation of how to solve it. X minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y into y minus y2. This is question number 12. Find the equations of the circle which pass through the origin and cut off equal chords of root 2 units from the lines y equals x and y equals minus x. So y equals x and y equals minus x, how we are going to make it? See, y equals to x means when x is 1, y is 1. When x is 2, y is 2. When x is 3, y is 3. So you have this as the line. Now the other line, y equals minus x. Now I am putting x as minus 1. If I put x as minus 1, y will be what? 1. X is minus 1, y will be 1. X is minus 2, y will be what? It's 2. So you have this line, just extend it also. So these are the 2 lines we are discussing. And now I'm just taking one of the circles so that you understand it. The one circle, then we'll extend it to the 4 circles. So if this is a circle and this is the diameter, and here is the axis on which it is being made, these are the coordinate axes, and these are the chord actually. These are the chords or a line, and this is the scenario. And these are 4 circles, not 1, 2, 3. We'll discuss about one of them. So when this situation is there, this line or chord is the intercept it is coming, and the below also its intercept coming. So if we know the endpoint of the diameter, we'll be able to find out the equation of the circle. Let us assume that this equal intercept which it is coming is a. And this is the radius. See, this is radius of this circle. So just use the Pythagoras theorem. Assume it to be a. Radius we know. So a square will be equal to r square plus r square. A square will be 2r square. The r will be a square by 2, and r will be equal to a by under root 2. So this is a by under root 2. What is a? If you assume it to be a, r will be a by 2. Now if this r is a by 2, this is actually the y-axis. So it's representing the y-coordinate. A by root 2, if you extend it to y-axis, what is the below point? It will be similar with the negative sign. This point will be minus a by root 2. So 0 comma minus a by root 2, and this will be 0 comma a by root 2. And this point on the x-axis. So what will be this point? We don't require it, but still a by root 2, 0. And similarly, we have a point which is on the other side, minus a by root 2. So what will be this point? X is a by root 2, so a by root 2. Y is a by root 2, this will be a by root 2. Right? So this is the one end point of the diameter. What about the other point? X is a by root 2, y is minus a by root 2. So this is the second end point of this diameter. Now we have x1, y1 and x2, y2, and we can find out the equation. Don't worry about this. Just say x minus x1 plus x minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2. All these we know now. x1, x1, y1 and x2, y2. So I'll just put it in the equation just to give you an idea how other three equations are going to be made. So x minus a by root 2, x minus a by root 2, because we have x1, x2 as this one, y minus a by root 2 and y plus a by root 2. This is equal to 0. So just solve it, you'll get the equation. Multiply whole with root 2. The best way is to do this. Now what about other points? Because there are 3 more circles. This circle, what is the endpoints? These two are at the endpoints. Let me tell you again. This we already found out, a by root 2 and a by root 2. This was a by root 2 and minus a by root 2. This point was x is plus a by root 2 and minus a by root 2. Minus a by root 2, so x is negative. Minus a by root 2 and a by root 2. And what about this point? Both are negative. Minus a by root 2 and minus a by root 2. So see. So this is, when you take this circle, these are the 2 endpoints. When you take this circle C3, these 2 endpoints. When you take C4, these two will be the endpoints. In the same way, you are going to make it. Okay. So these are the equations which are going to come. First I made, and the other 3 will be exactly like this. So this is all about this exercise. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself.